So we were doing this with dhatu yesterday. And adhokshaja, right? Pushravetti jagripya amadhokshajiva. So Vidurami na Govindaha. With doesn't take Govinda when Am follows. With Yukt Nal, Am is applied by Ushravitti Jagribhya Amadhokshajiva. So Am, Ama Kribhasta, what was that? Ama Kribhasta Yona Prayojante. Then Vedant Chakara, we did it. Same way. When Am is not applied, then with is there. So, and of course, when Am is applied, so Vidher Amina Govinda. Govinda is not done.
Yes. So it stays as Ved instead of Ved.
Right. So, and when Am is not applied, then
Lagudavasya Govinda.
Lagudavasya Govinda and Dirachanamitta Sarveshwara Paramatra Sapityadi. And we get Viveda. Viveda.
Simple.
Then Asbhuvi, this is interesting. Asbhuvi is also nice. Bhuvi Satyam Asti Asyuktip Shab Krishnadatuke and Radhashap Maharaha. So we get Asti. Then Asyuktatas, we get one sutra here. Shnamastyor Ramharo Nirguni. The of Shnam and As is deleted when a Nirguna Pratyaya follows. Shnamastyo Aramharo Nirgune. So As Yuktatas Shab Krishnadatuke Adadi Shapamaha Haraha. And yes, we apply the sutra. Shnamastyo Aramharo Nirgune. Arama is deleted of As. So we get Staha. So Asti Staha. Then Asyukt Anti, again the same sutra. Santi. Interesting, huh? Everyone knows.
Yeah,
Asti.
I was always wondering how this was coming.
Everyone, this is very common, this Asti and Santi.
Yeah, very common. I was just wondering how it transformed into this, yeah.
Yeah, but the deletion of Arama is quite unknown. So, Shnamasti or Rama. Asti Stha Santi. Then Asti Stha Asmi Swasma. Aste Sa Lopa Se. The Sa of Us is deleted when another Sa follows. So, As Yukt Sip. So, we apply the current sutra. Aste Sa Lopa Se. So, we get Asi. Stha Stha Asmi Swasma. Like that. Okay.
So first we delete the and then we also delete the sa. That's what's happening here because it's a nirguna, and then also so we don't end up with sista.
It's just delete. For sip. It's just for sip that we delete sa and not a.
Oh yeah, you're right. I see. So we don't end up with asi.
Yeah. Upendra pradurбhyam aste sah sho ya sarveshwarayoh. That after an Upendra or the Avyaya Pradur, the Sa of Us changes to Sha when Ya or a Sarveshwara follows. So Ni Yukta As, Yukta Anti, Ni Yukta Santi, Shnamastyor Ramhara Nirgune, and this current sutra Upendra Pradurvyam Aste Sah Sho Ya Sarveshwara Yoho. Nishanti. Nishanti. I don't know what does it mean, but Nishanti. Pradur Yukta Asit Anti. So we get praduh santi. Something wrong here. This one.
Yeah, shouldn't it change?
Yeah, it should be sh. Means they made the change here, but I think typo.
Yeah, it must be a typo.
So praduh shanti.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, they didn't even put it in the vritti, actually. They have it as Nishanti Pradhu Santi in the vritti.
Oh yeah. Nishanti is there, but praduh. Why praduh santi there?
It must change because that's literally what the sutra says. So it doesn't make any sense that it would change back.
Yeah.
Because it's not changing because the ra is there, right? So we wouldn't change it back when we turn ra into a visarga, Vishnu sarga.
So then we yukta ati, yukta us, yukta te. So again, namaste or Rama Ramesh Gune. This te belongs to this is Atmapada, right? Yeah, this is Atmapada.
Yeah.
And one minute. Why?
So this is an opposite example, huh? Because it's not Sarveshwaraya, Sarveshwarayo, because it's te.
But I'm just thinking why yak is not applied here.
It might be, is it Ubhayapadi? Is this Parapada or Ubhayapadi? No, it's Parapada. Yeah, why is there no yak?
Interesting.
What are the forms given in the vritti?
Yeah, Vyatiste,
Oh.
Vyatishate.
What does that say? Kriya.
Oh, it will be described later in the sutra that the dhatu takes Atmapada and
Yeah, that's what I was saying, and that's what he's giving the example of.
so basically this is like an exceptional thing.
Yeah, so it's still Parapada. Just like there was that what was that? Shad Shader Atmapadam Shive. So even though Shad is Parapada, it takes Atmapada endings when it's followed by a Shiv. So same thing here. Because there's Kriya Vyatihara,
Yeah.
then it takes Atmapada, but it stays like it's Kartari Prayo.
Right. So yeah, that's why we ati us te was deleted. Vyatiste, vyatishati, इत्यादि व्यतिष्ठते इत्यादि अंते.
And it's interesting, it doesn't undergo the change because these Upendras and the Dhatu are different words. And so we don't get Vyatishte because this Upendra Pradurbyam Astehi
Yeah, Vyatish.
Sahasho Yasureshrayo is not applicable here. And that's the only thing that can ordain it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be Vyatishte.
Yeah, and then in the next one we have it because it is Yasureshrayo, Ate Sarveshwara. So then we get Vyatishate.
Interesting if it comes like Vyatishate. Difficult to find out that it's us bhuvi. because it's
Yeah.
just the Sarama part, which is from us, which is here.
Yeah, it's very concealed.
If such word comes, then what would have you like, guessed? Okay, which dhatu is that? Because generally, what you do, you try to undo the upendras, the pratyas, and try to take out the verbal root. So I would have
Yeah.
undone the V, and of course ate. Then remaining was atis. So I would have gone like this, maybe at first go. Something with this.
Yeah.
Because I would have
But then,
considered this as dhatu puramat at my first go.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Anyhow, so yeah, like that. Then the next is, see here they do it pradushyat.
There we go. Okay, so it's clear. It's just a typo.
Aste sasyah e rame. The sa of us changes to her when a rama follows a rama. So we yukt ati yukt as yukt a. So this is te atante se ate dve a. Shnamastyor Ramharu Nirgune, and then Aste Sasyaha e Rame. Wow, it becomes Vyatihe.
Yeah, that's I would never guess this.
Vyatihe.
You give me the word vyatihe, and I am supposed to find us dhatu. I would never.
Then Vahe Vyatismahe. Aste Sasyaha e Rame. Then Aster Bhur Bhugo Vachi Ramadhatuke. This is interesting. When a Ramadhatuka follows, so us is replaced by Bhu and Bhung is replaced by Vach.
Also, that's why, because you can't have yak after us because it becomes bhu.
Sorry?
You can't have yak after us dhatu because it's a ramadhatuka. So we'll never see a form like asyate or something because it becomes
Right.
bhuyate. So the only time we'll ever see those atmapada pratyas after us will be, I guess, in that kriya vyavahara sense.
Kriya Vyatihara.
Yeah, kriya vyatihara.
So when Ram Dhatuka follows, us is replaced by Bhu. We know the declension of Bhu. Bhuyate, Bhuyate, Ityadi. Asyuktiyat, so it becomes Syat. Aste Shnamastyor Ramharu Nirgune. Ityadi. Syatam. Nishyat. Ityadi. Astu. Stat. Ityadi. Same rule. As Heredhi, this is interesting. As Yuktahi is replaced by Edhi. So Edhi. Edhi. Stat. Asani. Asaba. Asyuktadip. So this is Asyuktadip. Sarveshwarada Vishnundra Prasanna Matre Dhatu Puramat. And Asti Sibhyamit Dipspo. Wow. Asti Sibhyamit Dipspo. So we get Asti here. So yeah. Thus we get it here.
And Sudeshwarada Vishnundra Prasanna.
Yeah. Sleep. Interesting, huh? Asti Sibhyamit Dipspo. Yesterday we got for that Sinarayan with the bonus. So Asit. And the next one would be Asta. But I think something is there. Astir na Ramahara Bhuteshware. The of us is not deleted when a Bhuteshwar pratyay follows. Okay. So
Otherwise, it would be
Asyuktiktam.
stam.
Yes. So is not deleted and Sarveshwar Adar Vishnendra Prasanga Matra is done. We get Astam. We get Astam. Asit Astam Asam Ityadi. Then, oh, interestingly, we don't apply Vishnu Janadiswara. Or was that for Bhutesh only?
What was the sutra?
Vishnu Janadiswara.
Vishnu Janadiswara. That's for Bhuteshwara, or for both of them, isn't it? But it's not followed by Vishnu Jana, because we add Astisibhyam Iddeep Sipoho, right?
Yes, yeah. So Asyukt null, As is replaced by Bhu by Astir Bhur Bhurva Vachirama Dhatuke. We get Bhurva. Yeah. That's all. Next all is just replacement Bhu Ram Dhatu. Should we do more?
Well, actually, the next two sutras are as far as I have memorized, so I think we could cover them, and then I could do all that over the weekend and get caught up. And from next week, we would start with my next section anyway. And this Mrjay Vishnendra and Vacha Ungne. These are the last two that I've got like memorized sequentially. How many examples are there for the next two sutras?
There are quite few actually. So Mrijush Dhatu complete. Vach Dhatu. Two Dhatus are there.
I think I can do it because again, it's Friday, so I have 2 days to bring them together, and then by Monday.
Sure. So the next one is Mrijush Shuddhav. So Mrijush Shuddhav, so the one from which we get words like Marjana ityadi. Mrijer Vrishnendra. Mrijush takes Vrishnendra. So Mrij Yutatip Shap Adadishapa Mahara and like Lagudasya Govinda, but for this one we apply Mrijer Vrishnendra wherever Govinda is applicable. So Marj Yuktatip, and then we apply Sraj Tish Trish Ritvich Chashuraj Raj, that one.
Yeah.
Sraj Mrij
Shrij Mrij Brush Vrisham Chisho
Vrisham, and then Shatrasya Marshti. Marshti Mrishtah. Mrishta. Avimrishta dosha, that one we studied. Avimrishta. Avimrishta Vidhyangshe. So comes from Mrijush. So Marshti Mrishta Ityadi. And Mrijant, okay, Mrijit Anti. Two forms according to Mahavashya. Okay, why? So Mrijanti and one time Marjanti. Why Marjanti?
They're saying the change to Vishnendra is optional. That's what they're saying.
So,
but only when a Kamsari Pratyaya, a Sarveshwara, Kamsari Sarveshwara Pratyaya is there.
Oh.
So basically only Anti, or at least in Lotlakara, Achyuta.
Yeah, then Mrijit Sip, Mrijush, Mrijer Vrishnendraha, and we get March Then Chashuraj. Then what was that?
There's shad parasya.
Shadu
no.
Kase.
Shadho. Yeah, Shadho
Kase.
Kahase.
And Ishvara
And
Harimitra.
then Ishvara Harimitra Kahi.
So Markshi, Mrishtha, Mrishtha, ityadi. Marjmi, Mrijvaha, Mrijmaha.
We don't do these
Mrijyate.
because this is a Prithvi Krishna Dhatake
Yes.
Nirguna, right?
Yeah. Then Mrijyate, Mrijyuktahi. So here Chasharaj and then
Who
what was that?
Vaishnavabhyam Herdhi. Who Vaishnavabhyam
Again?
Herdhi.
Who
Who
Vaishnavabhyam Herdhi.
Vaishnavabhyam Herdhi.
Yeah, who Vaishnavabhyam Herdhi.
And then Shashuraj Jajraj Variraj Jajraj. And then Shasya Do Vishnu Padante Hari Goshecha. And then Shat Parasya.
Mriddhi, Mrishtat, Mrishtam, Marjan. Mrijushitadip Bhutesha, Dhatu Puranas Bhuteshe. 2 options by 463. 463 is which one?
It's saying that it is optional. So what would that be? What makes it optional?
That was actually.
Oh, Swarati didn't it itva because it's Mrijush.
But
so it has U. Swarati Suti dun ud ita itva.
Okay. So it is inserted and we get a marjit. And when it is not, then a markshit. Yeah. Mamrajatuhu. Narari Ramasya Arama is applied. And
So this is that same.
Mamarja and Mamrajatu. It should be, it's Mamarja because Mrijer Vrishnindra. So.
Yeah, and it's not a Kamsari, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But when we have a Kamsari Sarveshwara, then it's optional according to Mahabhasha.
So, yeah, so that was it. Then the next is Vacha Paribhashane. Vachyaktati Chavargasya Kavarga Vishnu Vedante Vaishnavi Tva Savarge. So we get Bhakti, Vaktaha, and is it Vachanti? No. Actually, there is no form for this. Interesting.
Wow. Nahi Vachi, he gives a Mahabhasha for it. Nahi Vachir Anti Paraha Pariyujite.
And even for this one.
So there's
so
no
Bhakti,
Vachanti,
Vaktaha.
no Vachanti. That's interesting. You can say they, all of them spoke. You can only say he spoke or the two of them spoke, but you can't say everyone spoke.
Yeah. So Bhakti, Vaktaha.
But you can say all of you spoke and all of us spoke, but not all of them.
All of you. Wow. So
that's so strange. I wonder, you could just make it Vachanti. Well, and
Bhakti, Vakshi, Vakta, Vachmi, Vachva, Vachma, Vakto, Vagdhi, ityadi. Avak. So this is Vishnu Janadiswar Haraha. Avak. Avaktam. Again, not anyone. Avachama, Vachva, Vachma. Then in Bhutesha, we apply this Asyati, Vyakti, Khyatibhyam, Bhuteshi Kartaris. So we apply no, nga, and then Vacha Nge. Vacha takes when nga follows, and Antyasarishat Paramita Sthanam Udvamo Avochat. This is interesting. Avochat.
yeah.
Avochatam and Avochan. Aramhara Yero Vishnu Padante. And Uvacha, Vachitrinal, Vachiswapi Yajadinam Sankarshana. No, not that one. Yajadinam.
Vachadinam Grihadinam Chana
Sankarshana. Yeah, so we get Uvacha Uchatuhu, uchuhu
But
ityadi.
we did apply Vachisvapya Jadinam in the first one, right? Vachisvapya Jadinam. No, we didn't.
No.
We apply that here in
In
Vachatu.
atus.
Yeah, yeah. Ucha.
Uchatu, uchu. Yeah.
Simple. Right.
Yeah, that's all. Uchi. What happened? So I think we did this one yesterday, Yuktahara. Kada निष्पन्न योगः पुरुषः भवति इत्यपेक्षयामः. So when will that time be when Purusha will become Nishpanna Yoga? His yoga will be successful, Siddha, Nishpanna, yeah, completed, accomplished. So Yada Viniyatam Chittam Atmanyeva Vatishtati Viniyatam, Niyatam, regulated. यदा विनियतं चित्तम् आत्मन्येवावतिष्ठते निःस्पृहः सर्वकामेभ्यो युक्त इत्युच्यते तदा विनियतं विशेषेण निरुद्धं सच्चित्तम् आत्मन्येव यदा निश्चलं तिष्ठति. Oh,
does
this is
Nishpana here mean more like attained than completed?
Nishpanna is like accomplished, you know, sampanna, completed, nishpanna, accomplished.
I'm only asking because it says yukta ityuchite, then he's called a yogi. So I'm just wondering if contextually it means more like,
yeah,
like he'll have it versus he'll have finished with it.
So yeah,
isn't that the context too? We're talking about the Aruda yogi.
So Viniyatam Visheshana Niruddham. Viniyatam means whose Chittam is Visheshana Niruddham is restricted. Visheshana, Vishesharupena. Sat. This Sat is just like sun, and because it's Niruddham, so Sat. That's all. It's not Sat in the sense of like Sat or Asat.
Yeah. The participle us.
Yeah. So again, Shnamasti or Ram Haro Nirgune, and we get Sat.
Does Niruddha here mean stopped, or does it mean I believe arrested?
Regulated, controlled, Niruddha.
Yeah, nicely controlled in the self alone. Atmanyeva. Yada, when his chitta is like that. Nishchalam dishtiti. Yeah. Unflinching. Situated unflinchingly, basically.
So Kincha Sarva Kamebhya Aihika Amushmika Bhogebhya Nispriha Vigata Trishna Bhavati, and moreover he becomes devoid of any spriha, any trishna, of bhog, of sense enjoyment belonging to this world and the next world. Ahik, this one, and amushmik, the next one. Sarvakama. Ahik comes from iha, and amushmika comes from basically adas shabda. Others.
So here and there, it's like idam and others, because iha comes from idam, right?
Right. Tada yukta samahita chitta prapta yoga iti uchyate. Then he is said to be having samahita chitta, a chitta fixed in samadhi, meditation, one who has obtained yoga, prapta yoga iti artha. Atmaikya What is that? Akarataya. Atmaikyakarataya vastudasya chittasya upamanam aha. Okay. So the chitta, so now an analogy, upamana is given here related to chitta, which is situated avasthitasya atmaikya, one with the atma, one with the self, or situated in the self, within the self.
Yeah, akara means like form, right?
Yeah.
So it's the avasthitasya atmaikya karataya. So literally like the nature of being the
one with
form.
the self, you know, aikyakar, ekakar.
Yeah.
So
It's like having the same form as the atma.
So yatha dipo nivatastho ningate sopama smrita yogino yada chittasya yunjato yogam atmanah. वातशून्य देशे स्थितः दीपः यथा न इंगते न विचलति सा उपमा दृष्टान्तः. So just like a lamp which doesn't waver, being situated
in a windless place.
Windless place. Sa upama drishtanta. Such analogy is given here. What is the difference between upma and drishtanta? Upma is
just they both mean example, right? Yeah, upama means like comparison or resemblance.
So it's
drishtanta just yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah, upma is from shloka itself.
Yeah.
Kasya. What does kasya mean? Kasya atma vishayam yogam yunjatah abhyasatah atma vishayam yoginah yatam.
An example of what?
An example of?
Because it says an example is given when kasya. What is the example of? Like, what does it illustrate?
Yeah. So it's belonging to or related to a person who's engaged. It belongs to a yogi who's engaged in practicing yoga, Atma Vishayam Yogam. Yogina yatam niyatam chittam yasya, one who has controlled his mind, consciousness. Tasya nishkampataya prakashakataya cha chittam tad vattishtati iti artha. So his chitta, his mind consciousness is nishkampataya, is stable, fixed. There is no kampana, and secondly, it's illuminated, prakashakataya.
Yeah.
Basically, illuminating. Yeah, illuminating. It's not just illuminated; it's illuminating. Prakashak.
Yeah, prakashakataya.
Yeah, chachittam tadvad tishtati iti artha. So situated like that. Yam sannyasam. What is that?
One question about the last thing. Is there an implied yavat here? So like to the degree tasya nishkampataya prakashakaya yavat, to the degree that he has these two things, then tadvat, to that, like that, chitam tishtati iti. No, I was thinking it was tavat, not tadvat. Never mind.
I don't think so. Yam sannyasam iti prahur yogam tam buddhi pandava. What is sannyas is yoga. Know it to be, O Pandava. Ityadau karma eva yoga shabdena uktam. So in such verses, karma was said. Karma eva yoga shabdena uktam. So karma and yoga were said like supplementary or complementary. Natyashnatastu yogosti ityadau tu samadhi yoga shabdena ukta. And in these verses, samadhi was mentioned by the word yoga. Tatra mukhya yoga ka. So what is the primary or the prominent yoga? Then the karma or the samadhi? इति अपेक्षायां समाधिमेव स्वरूपतः फलतः च लक्षयन् स एव मुख्य योग इति आह यत्र इति सार्धै त्रिभिः. So in this response, it is basically samadhi only, which is being pointed at lakshayan, sarupata and phalata. Yeah, phalata because okay, karma can be there, but phalata, karma phalata samadhi only, you know, and sarupata also samadhi. So sa eva mukhya yoga, samadhi eva mukhya yoga. So by these 3.5 verses it is said, yatra uparamate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya, yatra chaivatmanatmanam pashyanatmani tushyati, yatra yasmin avastha visheshe योगाभ्यासेन निरुद्धं चित्तम् उपरतं भवति. योगस्य स्वरूप लक्षणम् उक्तम्. So in which avastha visheshe? Avastha visheshe would be
Particular situation.
Particular situation. By the practice of yoga, the chitta, mind, consciousness becomes controlled, restricted, regulated. That is yogasya swarupa lakshanam. That is the swarupa lakshana of yoga, primary characteristic of yoga, by which the mind becomes regulated, controlled. Tatha cha Patanjalam sutram yogash chitta vritti nirodha iti. And even in this Patanjala sutra, according to this, it is said, yoga means chitta vritti nirodha, restrainment of the proclivity vritti of the chitta.
Yeah, movements, right? Proclivities, movements.
Yeah, movements, vritti. इष्ट प्राप्ति लक्षणेन फलेन तमेव लक्षयति. इष्ट प्राप्ति लक्षणेन फलेन तमेव लक्षयति. तम किम? तम कम? यत्र च यस्मिन् अवस्था विशेषे आत्मना शुद्धेन मनसा आत्मानमेव पश्यति न तु देहादि पश्यन् च आत्मनमेव पश्यति न तु विषयेषु. So इष्ट प्राप्ति लक्षणेन फलेन तमेव लक्षयति. So what is tam referring to here?
It's the counterpoint to yatra, right? Because yatra uparamate. I don't understand the third case connection between ishta prapti lakshanena phalena tam lakshayati, tam eva lakshayati. I understand that it's saying that yatra means basically the ishta prapti, comma ishta prapti lakshanena phal. So those fruits which are basically desired to be obtained. Or that which is described with fruits which are desired to be. Lakshayati means like defined, right? Lakshayati.
Tameva lakshati is aiming at, indicating here.
Yeah, yeah.
So
the thing which is described as having palena, which means ishta prapti lakshanena palena, things which are desired to have. So yatra uparamate, ceasing in that.
So that is tam is yatra cha yasmin avastha visheshe atmana shuddhena manasa atmanam eva pashyati. Na tu dehadi pashyancha atmani eva tushyati. So in such a special situation, particular situation, where by the Shuddha, purified mind, Atmana Shuddhena Manasa, Atmanam eva pashyati, seeing the self and not seeing the body and so on. Cha Atmani eva tushyati nato visheshu, and one is satisfied in the self and not in the sense objects.
Mm.
Yatra ityadinam yat shabdanam tam yoga sangitam vidyat iti chaturthena anvayah. So yatra ityadinam yat shabdanam. So this yat shabda is connected with this chaturtha. I think chaturtha refers to the fourth verse from here.
Mm.
You know, tam yoga sangitam vidyat. So we'll come ahead. Tam yoga sangitam. Yeah, it comes here actually. Yoga sangitam.
Yeah, tam vidyat and yoga samgit.
So one.
One should know that which is called yoga.
So okay, Prabhu, we shall continue on Monday.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.